4th of July! Happy Monday! Happy Monday and happy new week to everybody. I hope everyone's doing alright today. Hello! Good morning. Hi! I hope everyone's doing great today. Oh my gosh! Hold on. I'm so far behind on everything. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I am a little I had a little bit of an allergy attack. I had a little asthma before a stream. So I'm a little rough right now. Just give me 1 moment. Hi. How's everyone doing today? Hi. I am so happy to be here today. Hello. Just give me 1 moment. I'm updating everything. Because I always forget to do so. I always forget to do so. Last minute. I'm always updating Twitter and stuff like that. Like, hey guys, I'm live. Come check me out. And I'm already live. I'm a mess. Oh, okay. How are you guys doing today? Is everyone doing great? Oh my gosh, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Oh, the weekend was beautiful. It was so nice. Very hot. Very, very hot. So uncomfortable. Nyeh. So icky and uncomfortable. I'm not a fan of... It's no secret. I'm not a fan of hot weather. So, for me, it was very icky. But very nice. Like, the days were actually quite nice. But the heat was... Ugh. The heat was so gross. But I had a great weekend. I played Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. I ended up playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends and having a great weekend. I spent some time with Creator. This weekend. It was nice. It was really nice. But yeah, otherwise, I had a great weekend. Nice and quiet. Except for last night. Last night in my neighborhood, they were blowing off fireworks all night. All freaking night. It was so annoying. I couldn't sleep at all. And Lemmy doesn't always like to shut out sound, so I just heard boom, 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 right outside all night. It was annoying. I asked Lemmy if he could block out the sound, but I think the fireworks freak him out just as much as it freaks me out, because all I could hear was boom, 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 and he was unresponsive for most of the night, which was annoying. Oh, I didn't get any sleep until like maybe 4 in the morning. I'm exhausted. And the poor kitties. If it was hurting my ears, I know it was hurting theirs. So it was terrible. It was so loud and annoying. I was like, ugh. So loud. So many booms. And when you think it's the funny thing is, when you think they stop, they don't. They just keep going. It's so annoying. It just keeps going. Hold on, let me scoot myself down just a little bit. There we go. Much more comfy. It was just annoying to have to hear the booms and the bangs and the wahs. Ugh. I have to hear it tonight, and I'd rather just hear it tonight when everyone's celebrating. I'll be going to a barbecue later. It's gonna be so much fun. I got invited by my D&D friends to go barbecue, and I haven't been to a barbecue in some time. Like a really, really long. Since I was a kitten. I haven't been to a barbecue since I was a kitten, and you know what? I'm excited. I'm gonna put on my fancy clothes. I'm gonna go celebrate and eat all the foods. I'm gonna be fat. I am looking forward to being fat today. Yay! Beautiful. It's a beautiful day. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm excited. Oh my gosh. But yeah, okay, so this week is gonna be quite different. It's gonna be a bit different than normal because I got some stuff planned out for the week. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. So tomorrow, okay, let's talk about the schedule really quick. Okay. So tomorrow, I'm gonna continue reading Frankenstein. I feel bad. Last week, I couldn't finish. I couldn't even get through a couple of chapters, and I felt really, really bad. I felt really bad, you guys. I want to make sure that you guys have like the best experience, and I'm not doing so great when it comes to the reading. Dude, I mean, I know it's circumstances beyond my control, but at the same time, I should do better. And I beat myself up a lot about it because, but for good reason. I want to make sure that you guys get the best content that I could give you. Even with my own limitations, I still want to make sure that you guys have the best content. I mean, I'm trying my best. I'm doing my best, but I beat myself up pretty bad. I beat myself up pretty often, so it gets. I get a little flustered and a little agitated when like things don't go as planned, because I'm not a perfectionist by any means, not at all. But I am someone who wants to do the best that I can with what I have. So sometimes it's like, I want to give you guys the best experience. So I'm sorry if I'm not, if I have a stream where I'm not able to do that. So I wanna say I'm sorry, even though I know I shouldn't be. I am, because I don't know. I'm putting the pressure on myself more than. I'm putting the pressure on myself more than anything to, do the best that I can with what I have, and do better. Maybe I am a little bit of a perfectionist. I think I picked that up from Creator. He's a creator. Creator is a perfectionist. Absolutely, 100%. Creator is a perfectionist. He likes things perfect. He likes things as close to perfect as they could be. Which is why I was such a success and a fail at the same time, because I was created, I'm stable, but at the same time, I wasn't exactly what he wanted, so, oh well, I like me, that's all that matters, I think. And Creator likes me enough too, which is great. Oh, so yes, this week, Frankenstein reading again tomorrow. I'm going to try. I can't promise anything, because I know that if it's 4th of July, we're gonna be having barbecues and parties and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try my best not to get hungover, so that I can read to you guys. And I want to do a longer stream tomorrow, so I can read for you for a little longer, I guess, than normal. We're gonna try. Wednesday, I'm not streaming, but I am going to be collaborating with my friend Calrim Frosthill, my friend who joined us on the stream last week, on the drawing stream last week. Yeah, he's a great guy. I love hanging out with him. And yeah, we're gonna do a collab this week. Wow. I'm already planning ahead without him. Oops. No, this Wednesday, I'll be on his Twitch channel. I'll probably put the link down below for his Twitch channel, and I'll post it on my Twitter as well. We will be doing a collaboration. Yay! We'll be doing a collaboration. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. That's up to him. But I have been invited to do a collaboration, and we are doing a collaboration. And then Thursday we're gonna do our drawing stream. We're just gonna doodle. I don't think we're gonna make any more little guys like Fred and Benny, but I wanna try and do like a more more serious doodle. Yeah, something more like to really showcase my actual art skill, something that I can actually take my time to do and draw. Yeah, just something where I can just sit and babble on while I concentrate on drawing and stuff, so that way, it's just us. Good morning, Nicholas. Happy 4th of July. Thank you for being here. I'm just talking about the schedule. right now. So yes, so tomorrow we're gonna do Frankenstein. We're gonna read Frankenstein, and then Wednesday I am doing a collaboration on my friend Calvin Frostale's Twitch channel. I will not be streaming, but he will. So look forward to that. Look forward to that. I'm not sure what we're gonna be playing. I'm not sure what we're gonna be playing or doing, but just look out for that. That'll be fun. Thursday, I'm doing a drawing stream. I'm not making any more little guys like we did with Benny and Fred. But, I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit more serious art. Try to really showcase my abilities and try to translate it onto the digital page instead of on a paper. Because I can draw well on paper. I can't draw as well on a digital pad. But you know what? I'm gonna try. And Friday, I do have another Try Not to Laugh watch along. This time I'm gonna be joined by my friend Cal. We're doing collabs on our channels this week. So yeah. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna see who cracks first. It's probably gonna be me. It's always me that cracks. It's always me that cracks. But you know what? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fun. And we'll see some more wholesome videos. I wonder if we can see some cool videos like last time. Last time those videos were really funny and really neat. I thought they were so cool. They're so fun. I liked them a lot. But yeah, so that's the plan for this week. I know I'm probably doing the same thing over and over again during the week, but you know what? I also want to do other content stuff too. If anyone has a suggestion, please leave a comment down below. Leave a comment in the chat. If you're watching the VOD, you leave a comment in the video. I look at everything. I'm always looking at, the comment section. So please don't ever be afraid to comment. I'm always open to constructive criticism. I'm really still new at this. Just still kind of getting my flow. So, things are always subject to change. And that's fine. Change is great. But, I don't want to give you guys the same content over and over again. Although these are just the things I enjoy doing with you guys. I enjoy this. So, yeah. So, guys, please, let me know. Let me know if there's anything you want to suggest, and I'll look at your comments. I'll look at the chat. I'll look at my Twitter and everything, and you guys can just tell me. I want to make sure I can make good content for you guys. And like I said before, I can be a little bit of a perfectionist. I don't expect absolute perfection like creator, but I do want to make sure I can do the best that I can to give you guys the best content that I can make. And I don't want to have to keep giving you guys the same stuff over and over again either. I'm gonna try to figure out what else I can do, because until I can get a better computer, I will be stuck kind of doing this kind of content for a little while. And I would love to be able to play games. Maybe I can try looking up some browser games. Maybe I'll take the time. Maybe I'll take the time maybe I'll take the time to look up some browser games and see if I could play some simple browser games for you guys to just to play a game. I just feel bad because I know I wanted to play games and entertain you guys with that. Guys, I want to show you my awesome gaming skills. One day. One day, I promise I will. I promise I will show you my awesome, amazing gaming skills. One day, I promise. It'll be great. But, yeah, how was everyone's weekend? I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope everyone had a safe weekend. I hope everyone had a fun weekend or a relaxing weekend. I just hope everyone had a great weekend. Yeah. But yeah, in terms of the collab, there's Friday's collaboration is gonna be just to Try Not to Laugh. I'm always open to taking video submissions, so please feel free to contact me on Twitter. If you guys have any video suggestions that you would like me to watch. Please keep it at least PG-13, because I don't want to violate any TOS, and two, I want to make sure it's accessible to everybody, so I don't have to inadvertently censor anything. So, just keep it PG-13 at least, at very most, keep it PG-13. I am always open to wholesome content as well. So yeah, let's see, what else. I was thinking about what to read after we finish Frankenstein. I think I might pick out a book that's a little easier to read, because, Frankenstein was written in the olden times. So the language is a little different, and it makes me stumble a little bit over it. Last week's creepypasta reading was very fun and a lot easier to read. I would love to be able to do that. I would love to be able to do that for you guys again. Maybe make it a once or twice a month thing where I just sit and read spooky stories with you guys. Although last week's stories were a little bit more feelsy. We had a bit more. We were in a bit more of a feels trip that time. But it was fine. It was fun. It was still fun. It still had that creepy factor that was really, really creepy. Gave me chills. I would like to be able to do that again. Maybe, yeah, like I said, maybe once or twice a week. Once or twice a week would be great. Let's see. Future plans for the channel. I've been thinking about it a lot. I would love to be able to do more silly things for you guys. I have to work it out in some way. Maybe even do more collabs with some more of my friends. I do have other friends, VTube friends, and I would love to be able to have the chance to work with them too, and do silly things with them. Just gotta work it out. Just gotta work at the schedules. Because it can be a little tricky, especially with people who live in different time zones. Like I live here in America land, so we have our own weird time zone thing, but it's easier to work around. I have friends that live in other places in the world that's not here, and it can be a little complicated. It can be a little complicated to work out a schedule. But when we're able to, I can promise you're gonna get a lot of cool stuff from us. Let me think. What to talk about? Because there's nobody in chat. There's nobody really in chat. I have Nicholas said hi, but I don't see anybody else. Oh no. Is today a dead chat day? Haven't had that in a while. What? A dead chat day? Oh no. Okay. Let me see. I wonder. Let me think. What can we talk about today? And I want to be able to talk to you guys. Let's see. I haven't seen any interesting movies lately. I've been wanting to. Ever since I made the rants, ever since I had my ungodly passionate rant about The Boy, I've been wanting to yell at other movies. Yeah, it is the 4th. I know it's the 4th. I know. I've been wanting to rant about other movies I've seen. There was this one movie. Okay, I can talk about this because it's actually really good. So I suggest this movie to anybody who really likes B horror movie, like those B movie style, horror style type of movies. Willy's Wonderland. Willy's Wonderland is such a good movie. Such a fun movie. It's such a fun movie. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I have to talk about this movie because I'm not a big Nicolas Cage fan. I like his work. I do. But this movie, in my opinion, in my humble kitty opinion, has to be one of, if not, the best performance he's ever given in a movie. To date. And he doesn't say a word. He is the silent protagonist in this movie, and it is so good. It very much has like Five Nights at Freddy's vibes because it's about animatronics. It's about possessed animatronics, and it's so good. Basically, he's just a silent protagonist driving his way through town, and then something happens to his car, and some rich guy offers to pay for the damages in his car if he can look after his arcade style, Chuck E. Cheese kind of style entertainment plaza for one night. you know, just clean it up, look after it, make sure everything is put away, stuff like that. Oh, and not to get killed by the animatronics, which are very much possessed by these culty, psychotic, cult-worshipping serial murderers. Yeah, and and, and basically, he's just like going about his chores, la di da, and then there's these group of local teens or young adults that just kind of break in and be like, you know, this place is cursed. We have to stop this curse because the adults, you know, are in on it and they don't want to do anything about it. They just want the curse to continue and keep sacrificing innocent people. So they try to break in and do the stereotypical, oh, we're going to try to break the curse thing, while also falling for like every trope, in every B horror movie ever. They get separated, some people start making out and doing it, some people are like curious and lost, some people are really, really, really on drugs and are trying to befriend the animatronos, and Mandy or the Color Out of Space. No, I haven't seen those. I need to expand my movie repertoire. So far, I only watch a lot of fantasy and horror movies. I gotta expand my repertoire. So I'll have to check those out. But be warned. If it's really good or really cheesy, I will talk about it here on stream. So I'll have to check them out. So yeah, so of course, the local teens get themselves all in trouble with the animatronics that are coming to life. And Nick Cage's character, who we'll continue to call the silent protagonist, because that's all that he is. He's a silent protagonist. He doesn't say an absolute word. No word. Not a one. Not a word at all. And it's refreshing. It's so refreshing, because sometimes it's just too much dialogue from the protagonist. And this man's is so unbothered. Silent protagonist is so unbothered by literally everything that's happened. He takes it so well in stride, and it's so funny. So, okay, silent protagonist has a weird soda addiction. He only drinks like this one kind of soda. It's not super important to the plot, but it's a little detail that I find fascinating. I find it so fascinating, this little detail, where it's just like he just only drinks that, so he'll have like a case of them or a crate of them in his car. Takes it out of the car, puts it of course in the restaurant so he can have them for the night. Puts on the uniform, which is just like an employee T-shirt or whatever. He goes about his day. The boss tells him, oh, you can get every hour you can get like a 15-minute break to just goof off and whatever. And stuff like that. He takes that so literally that when the animatronics start attacking the kids or start going active in the restaurant, he doesn't bat an eye. He just like, nope, I'm on my break. He's like, nope, I'm on my break. I don't need to deal with this right now. I'm gonna stay on my break. I'm gonna enjoy my sodas. I'm gonna enjoy this arcade machine. This like I think it was a pinball machine. Yeah, it was like an old pinball machine, I think. And he would literally spend his whole break drinking a soda and playing like on this arcade pinball cabinet machine thing. And unbothered, and in the next rooms, like the kids are getting murdered and maimed and chased and stuff. And he's just so unbothered. So every break, he's just like chilling, playing his video game. And then as soon as the break's over, like he'll go out, he'll grab like a blunt object and start beating the hell out of these animatronics, not batting an eye, like no big deal. Just like takes a pipe or a pole or something and boom, and he starts beating the hell out of these animatronics until they're immobile. And it's so funny because then he's just also like the way he treats this is just like, oh yeah, just another day at work kind of thing. Like doesn't bat an eye, doesn't even flinch. He's just like, oh okay, boom, bang, kick ass. And it's so it's just the funniest thing, but it's so good. It's done so well. Like the animatronics feel very much alive and real, and watching them getting the hell beat out of them in a literal sense. Because remember, they're possessed by these psychotic serial murder cultists, so they're literally getting the hell beaten out of them. And it's just so funny. And like one of the kids, I call her the last girl, the last survivor, because she is the last girl. She is the survivor. She's like, you guys, what the hell are you guys doing? We shouldn't be goofing around. This is super important. You know, we could actually die here. And everyone's just like, yeah, but you know, we're young. Mortality doesn't mean anything to us. Even though the last girl herself, I forgot what her name was. Don't care enough to remember. The last girl was a victim of this circumstance where her parents were, you know, taken and killed by those animatronos forever ago. And so she just got stuck growing up in this town where everyone's like, yes, we're going to sacrifice people to the animatronics because we can't really kill them. Not, you know, for the lack of trying, we haven't been able to kill them. And now we just sacrifice people so that way they can leave us alone. I had to take a sip of my smoothie. So now, these kids are getting killed off one by one from their own sheer stupidity until the last girl is left. And all this time, Nick Cage is literally just doing his job. Cleaning tables, throwing out garbage, picking up garbage, reorganizing stuff, things like that. And beating the hell out of the animatronics if they get in their way. And the only time he really beats them if they get in their way. If he gets in their way. If they get in his way. If they get in his way. There we go. And it's just a funny thing. So now, of course, they're getting the animatronos are getting very aggressive. Last girl is trying to survive. And she does. She does end up surviving. She learns the truth of what happened to her parents because she was very young. Like, very, very small baby. Small child. When her parents were you know, unalived by the animatronos. So, you know, she's like, oh, you know, I've been lied to my whole life. The sheriff that raised me, you know, since my parents' death or disappearance, you know, lied to me. She told me they abandoned me, but they are really gone, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you know, like really pissed, understandably. And, you know, they're like, okay, we gotta get rid of these animatronics. So she tries to enlist silent protagonist to help her get rid of these animatronics. She tries to explain the lore, but you could tell just in the demeanor, he doesn't care. This is a job for him. I just can't get over the fact that he treats it like it's the silent protagonist treats this like this is a normal, everyday job, and it's just like, you know, I just want the sun to come up and I get my car fixed so that way by the morning I can get the hell out of my town and do my own thing. Because we don't know Silent Protagonist's story. We just know he's a drifter that comes into this town because of his car breaking down, does his job, and then just leaves. So yeah, so Silent Protagonist and Final Girl, they live, of course, they live. Everyone else dies. Everyone else dies because their sheer stupidity. You know, the old tropes of, oh, you know, this couple wants to go make out in a room somewhere they think is, they think, ow! I got a blueberry seed stuck in my tooth. Ow! That felt unpleasant. Ow. But yeah, they, you know, this one couple, they go to a room and make out and do some pretty not safe for work stuff. They get axed off. Okay, that's usually how it goes. One of the other characters is who's clearly a stoner. He's clearly on something. He talks about movie tropes, like how it's the virgin that always lives, or, you know, something like that. And I'm like, you're not wrong, but at the same time, that's such an old cliche. It's such a self-aware cliche. No, he gets axed off from his own stupidity because he gets tricked by one of the animatronics saying, animatronics is like, oh, I'm not really evil, I'm just trapped here and I don't want to do this anymore. And he's such a bless his heart. He was trying to be so understanding and nice, but he did it to the wrong kind of creature and ended up getting axed off. The poor bastard. and then of course the final girl is like, you know, she sees this, she's like, you know, freaking out, and then she's like, okay, I gotta survive and we gotta, you know, destroy these mother fudgers. You know, we gotta destroy these mother fluffers. And, yeah, and then, yeah, Nick Cage is just like, goes with the flow very well. He's just like, oh, well, have I ever seen... Yeah! Yes, I have. It's been so long since I've seen the original Scream. It's been a really long time. Um, I like the original Scream. I like the original Scream. It was good. The sequels, not so much. I think the sequels were okay. The sequels were okay. I liked two. Two was okay. Anything after two was just overkill. Like, they didn't really need a sequel. It didn't really need a sequel. Like, I think Scream, I think Scream was perfectly fine. I think Scream was perfectly fine as a singular movie. Kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street at the same time. I think those two movies did well as just singular movies. The same thing with Friday the 13th. I think after the second movie, it got a little too much. But Friday the 13th, I think it worked well also as like maybe a one movie or two movies. I don't know why. Like these old popular franchises, they got like so many sequels and they're not great. They're not great. They're not super great. You know? Like like Halloween. Halloween was a good movie. It didn't need all those sequels. It doesn't. It didn't really need all those sequels. Why is it that really good horror movies, when really good horror movies have like a good movie, why make a shitty sequel? This is one of my problems I had with The Boy. I know I sound like I'm obsessed with The Boy, and it is a good movie, but I like it's a good movie to complain about. Okay, it's an okay movie by like regular movie standards. The twist was nice. The twist was nice. I wish they did more with it. I wish they did more with it. But the sequel was so bad. I was so upset. I was so upset how bad the sequel was. Halloween 2018 was fun. Was good. It was good. It was good. But I don't know. I still stand by that. The Rob Zombie one, I found the Rob Zombie one entertaining. It wasn't good. By any means, I agree. It wasn't great. But it was entertaining. It was nice to kind of have, like, I don't want to say like a backstory, but kind of like a perspective on the development of the serial killer. You know what I mean? It's nice to kind of it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like an introspective, you know? Like a character study, in a way. That's how I think about the Rob Zombie one. I thought of it as like a character study, like a version of someone's character study. Yeah, no, yes, horror movies, yeah, but just because horror movies are cheap to make, doesn't mean they should be cheap, like in terms of like story and stuff. Because sometimes you can have like a good premise and have terrible actors, or have like a terrible premise and great actors. You know, you gotta find a good balance. It can be really a pain. It can be a real pain in the butt. The Predator the first one, yeah, the first Predator movie was great. The other ones were awful, god awful. They were god awful. Ugh. Those movies should never see the light of day. No. Ugh. Excuse me, I'm still very tired. But yeah, but the movie Willy's Wonderland was great. 10 out of 10 recommend. If you like those kind of B movie, campy B movie horror movies. They're very fun. It's a very fun movie. It came out last year, I believe, and it became one of my top favorites in terms of those kind of like horror movies. The movie quality itself is great. But it has a lot of that campy B-movie cheese that you kind of expect from like the old movies in the 70s and stuff. It was really good. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it. I highly recommend Willy's Wonderland. I really recommend it. It was great. Halloween 1 was super cheap, but it was so good. It was good. It doesn't have to see there's a big misconception that you have to have a lot of special effects and great directing and big budget to make a great horror experience. And that's not true. Just look at the many horror games that were done on a very low budget. A lot of the low budget horror games that are out there that I've seen other YouTubers and other VTubers play are so good. So good. Oh my goodness, there are so many really good low quality horror movies and low quality horror games. Well, not low quality, but like budget wise. Low budget movies and games that are just so good. And the amount of passion of people putting these projects with the limited budget that they have and be able to turn out these beautiful works of art that are just so timeless or such an experience that it's mind blowing. And the creativity of people and their minds and what they can create is fascinating. It's so fascinating. Like I could never write a horror movie, book, or game because I'm too soft and squishy for it. Like I enjoy horror. I enjoy the horror. But I can't write it because I don't have that terrifying little monster in my brain that can show me the nightmares. I live in one, but I don't have one. Hollow Knight wasn't exactly a scary game, but it was very, very nice. Hollow Knight's a very fun game. Amnesia the Dark Descent is a great example of that. It wasn't a super big budget game, at least not to my knowledge at first. I know that I know that like later iterations became much more higher quality in terms of their budget, but it was such a good game. Darkest Dungeons is a fun game too. Darkest Dungeons is fun. Oh man, there's so many games. Like, you gotta look at some indie horror games too, who are pretty great. I'm Scared is a great example of like a low budget horror game that someone made, and it was absolutely scary. And it's called I'm Scared. It looks like an 8-bit or 8-bit horror game? It looks like an 8-bit horror game. It's absolutely creepy. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I had a list of them. I had a list of games that I thought I could talk about, but I forgot most of them. I forgot most. All indie titles are, listen, indie titles are great. There was another game I recently, oh my gosh, I don't even think I can remember the name of it. But it was like this game. It's this game that I saw not too long ago. It's like a storybook style game, and it's a horror game. So this is absolutely terrible in a good sense. Terrible, good sense horror game. Hi, Jack! Hi, good morning. How are you? Happy 4th of July. Happy Monday. Don't worry about being late. It's okay if you're late. It's the fact that you're here. The fact that you're here, Jack, even if you're late, means the world to me. So thank you for being here. Lampy Moth! I just realized you were here. I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry. Hi, Lampy Moth! Hi! I wanna say thank you for the assets. Your free assets were lovely. I enjoy using them. Thank you so much. They're lovely, and I can't if you make more, please let me know. I cannot wait. Excuse you, computer. Hold on, wait a second. Do not. Rude. Get out of here. Notifications. Get out. We don't need you here. Lampy Moth, if you make more assets, let me know. I'll be happy to grab them. I know you make them free, but you know what? I will support you anyway, because you do great, amazing work, and it's awesome. And Jack, I'm fine. I had a great weekend. I had a very relatively quiet weekend. I played Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, and then I spent the day with Creator for a little while because it was nice weather, and the rare times he wants to go out and spend time with me, it's always really nice. And yes, guys, Jack made beautiful. I love the fan art. He made such beautiful fan art. I ended up making it my profile picture on Twitter because I loved it so much. It's so cute. I love it so much. I cannot get over how much I love it. I honestly can't get over how much I love it. I love all of my fan art. But Jax, yours was special. So thank you so much. I'm sorry, now I'm all happy. It's also very hot today. You guys know I'm not a fan of hot weather, so I'm like, ugh. I feel gross. Sleep rest. But I'm going out later today. You guys, my D&D group is hosting a barbecue today, and I'm excited, and I want to go and be fat. I'm gonna go and be fat. I'm gonna go be fat. It's one of my buddies. It loves to cook, and he spends like 3 days preparing for the barbecue because it's usually this really big affair. And guys, his cooking slaps. His cooking slaps. It's so good. It's so good, so I'm excited. I get to see my friends again. I get to go outside. I'm gonna put on a pretty dress and look all fancy and nice, and I'm gonna be pretty. I'm gonna be pretty, and I'm gonna enjoy the day. I'm gonna put on lots of sunblock because I burn like a baby. A chibi? I would love the chibi. I love chibis. I think they're the cutest things. You don't have, but please, only if you want to. I don't want you to feel like you have to do anything for me, Jack. You being here and being here is more than enough. So you're so nice. Thank you, Floofle. Thank you, my sweet Floofle. Thank you, my sweet Floofle. You're so nice. You're so nice. You're gonna end up making me cry again. I know. You're a sneaky one. You're gonna make me cry again. Hold on. Jack, you're gonna make me cry again. I know, because you've done it before. You're gonna make me cry again. And I think that's just your goal in life. Your purpose here is to make me cry. So please, don't do that. Don't make me cry. I can't handle it. You're gonna make me cry. Don't do that. You're so nice. You're so nice. So please, don't make me cry again. Okay? Thank you. Anyway. Where was I? I don't remember where I was. Where was I? Right. Movies. Okay. So I was right. Please, not the bread. Not the soggy bread. You're gonna make me cry. That soggy bread stuff is gonna make me cry eventually. You're just gonna make me cry, Jack. You're so mean. Anyways, it's hot. It's a hot day. What kind of weather do you guys like? 'Cause I hate the hot weather. I like it when it's nice and cold. I like warm drinks. I like warm cuddly blankets. I like the cold weather. I don't like hot weather. I am looking forward to autumn and winter. That's what I'm looking forward to. Oh, I should probably mention now before it gets too late. My birthday is coming up. I will be turning older. Yeah, I'll be turning older. Creator didn't think I would live this long, but I am here. I'm gonna get older. I'm excited to get older. I'm excited to be an older kitty. I'm excited. I don't know what I want to do for my birthday, you guys. It's gonna come up soon. August 2nd, in fact. August 2nd is my birthday. So it's almost exactly a month away. A little less than a month away. And I don't know what to do for my birthday. I have no plans. I mean, I'm gonna be here. Of course I'm gonna stream. But, I don't know what to do. I don't think I'm gonna want to do a reading stream for my birthday. I want to do something a little different. But I'm not sure. It's just gonna be my birthday. You know, because Creator doesn't normally celebrate my birthday, so I don't normally do anything, so... I don't know. I'm gonna be older. And I don't know what to do. What do you guys think? What do you think I should do for my birthday? I don't know. Because usually I just stay home. Lemmy will throw confetti around sometimes. I don't know where he gets confetti. I don't know if he'll be able to do it today. Or Rather, not today. Not today. Well, obviously not today, because I can't make Lemmy do anything. But he likes to throw, sometimes he'll throw confetti at me on my birthday, and that's the only time I really know it's my birthday. But this time I've been keeping track. This time I've been keeping track of my birthday. And it's coming up soon. It's coming up soon. I'm excited. Another year around the sun. And I'm excited. It seems like yesterday I was being pulled out of an incubating tube and just brought into the world by some mad, lonely scientist. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. It feels weird. You know, when you think about it, it just feels weird that I'm getting older. And I wasn't technically born. I was created. It's such a weird feeling knowing that I have a birthday without actually being born. But yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe at some point we'll figure it out. And if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But let's see. Okay, so let me reiterate, since now we have people here. I have plans for this week's streaming stuff. I mentioned it earlier, but there was nobody here because I wanted to get it out of the way. But I have a stream. My stream schedule is up, obviously. Tomorrow we're gonna read more Frankenstein, and this time I'm gonna make it a little bit of a longer stream because I feel bad that last week I cut the stream short because I was feeling sick, and I really feel bad about that. Like I hate not being able to give you the quality content you guys deserve. So tomorrow more Frankenstein. If not finish it, I really want to finish it at least before my birthday. I want to finish it. I know I'm a slow reader, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's a good book. Let's see. Wednesday I'm not streaming, but I will be doing a collab with my friend Calvin Frosthill. He was my friend that came on my stream last week, and we decided to do a collaboration on his channel, on his Twitch channel. Yes. So I will put his links down below after the stream. So if you guys want to follow him, give him a follow on Twitch. Please give him a follow on Twitch. He's a great guy. He's really funny. He does great content. And he's a friend. He's a friend of our channel. He's a friend of our floofles. He's a floofle too. So let's support each other. Let's support our fellow floofle and friend and fellow streamer. And let's go, you know, follow his Twitch. And let's do and watch the collab. I don't know exactly what we're going to be collabing yet. But it's his channel, it's his rules. I'm only along for the ride. And it'll be fun. It'll be lots of fun. I promise when we have the time schedule worked out, hopefully by tomorrow I'll be able to post up on Twitter what we're going to do. Okay. Oh, and speaking of, on Thursday we're doing another drawing stream, but this time I'm going to take the reins and I'm going to draw a character. I'm going to test my skills to see how well I can really draw on a digital pad when I put my mind to it. Because I know with Benny and Fred, I was just trying to get back into the groove of drawing again on a drawing pad. But I also really want to test myself and see how well I can do like a more detailed drawing. So that might actually be a longer stream too. I'm excited. Although it might be quiet, so I'm really going to be counting on you guys to talk and chat and keep me from falling into the silent concentration loop of despair, okay? I'm really going to be counting on you guys for that. Also, Friday! Friday is the one I'm the most looking forward to. Another collab with Calram! Yes, we're doing a collab this week on each of our channels. He's going to be collabing on mine, I'm collabing on his. He will be joining me on another Try Not to Laugh challenge. And this time, I'm going to actually try my best and not laugh. I know I'm going to fail. But, I'm going to try my best. And hopefully I don't fail. Or at least at the very least I'm going to try to beat Calrim. If I can beat Calrim and not laugh first, then that's a victory. That's a dub in my book. That's a dub in my book. But it'll be fun. Hopefully we'll find some really chaotic stuff. It'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I am really excited. I like being able to collaborate with my friends, and I want to be able to do more. I've said it before, but I want to be able to do more collabs with my friends. I have a whole bunch of friends I would love to work with, and hopefully cause time zones are a thing. I may live here in America land, but you know, my other friends, they don't live here in America land, so collaborating can be a little tricky. It can be a little tricky. And I would love to be able to collaborate more with other people. It would be fun. I like making friends. So for me, this is like an opportunity to be more, make more friends and really get to know people. And that's what I love. I love that. I love it so much. I love it so much. Let's see. What else can we talk about? Let's see. I had a thought. I don't know if I can talk about it yet. Because I have some strong feelings about this. I think it's safe to talk about. Because it's already been previewed. It's already been announced. Trigun, the anime. Anyone remember that anime from the 90s? 80s, 90s? I love that anime very, very much. It's getting remastered! In a way, or remade. It's going to be called Trigun Stampede. I already saw the previews for it, and I have some seriously mixed feelings. Seriously mixed. Like, I'm hyped because Trigun was such a great manga, such a great anime. I thoroughly enjoyed it. 10 out of 10, worth the watch if you like sci-fi western type anime. Yeah! Tara, hi, my friend. Hi. Trigun is very much Pog. Also, hi, how are you? How was your weekend? So happy to see you. Happy to see you, Tara. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about the Trigun Stampede. I have mixed feelings because I love the original Trigun. That will forever be my gateway anime into the world of being a weeb. But after seeing some of the previews of the remake or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. It looks good. Like if I were to compare it to the original anime, it may not be as good. It might be good in its own right. Like I'm not gonna cast judgment real quick. From what I saw in the previews, it looks really good. Very CGI heavy though. Very digital. And I have no problem with that in anime, but it comes to a point where it might be a little much. And I'm kind of disappointed because a lot of it was very much CG. I don't know. I have weird feelings when it comes to like CG and anime. Like some of it's really good. Like if you watch Demon Slayer, you see it's CG. It's so seamless, so beautiful to look at. And I was hoping that maybe if they were gonna use, and I figured they were gonna use CG in Trigun, I was hoping it'd be like that level of like quality where it's like mixes in with the actual art and kind of becomes like this whole symbiotic, harmonious amalgamation. But this looks very CG heavy, and I feel conflicted. Because I see what they were going for. They did redesigns of the characters, which I don't hate them. I don't love it. Like they changed Vash so much, and I'm not a big fan. And I'll be honest, I don't know very much about the premise of Stampede. I really don't. I don't know if it's like a prequel or if it's like a whole other like AU or something, but they took away Vash's tall hair and iconic small glasses. And they replaced it with like this kind of spiky, voluminous dew and larger glasses, like the size of what I wear. And I'm just like, I don't. maybe I'm too much of a loyalist to the original because it was my very first anime that I really got into. But it's conflicting. It's conflicting because I want to like it. I want to like it. I don't want to pass judgment before I got to watch it, but it's very conflicting. It's so conflicting. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and see. I'm just gonna have to wait and see. But the original was great. The original was absolutely great. If you haven't seen it, I'm not spoiling a damn thing. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It's such a good, it's such a good, it's such a good anime that I highly recommend it. I do. Oh, love it. You know, it's funny. Like most people who get into anime over here in America, I started watching anime on Adult Swim and Toonami, and I have to say, it's definitely like a weird spiritual awakening when you discover anime, because it's like this whole other form of storytelling that you're not used to, because you think, oh, they're just cartoons, they're just these animations. No, they're a whole other art form. They really are. Like, anime and cartoons are two different things. So yeah, they could be very, very similar, but they're both very, very different. Like, it's just, I guess it's the level of art, the level of effort that's put into it. Because sometimes I feel like American cartoons, at least especially nowadays, while the storylines are really good, like I love me some Steven Universe and Adventure Time. I love those shows. I love those shows so much that I think were still going on. Well, I know Adventure Time is, in a technical sense. It had a sequel series, but in terms of like the storytelling has gotten so much better. Very much like actually learning stuff in a healthy way. Unlike in the old cartoons where it's like, oh, well, here's the lesson. We had to spell it out for you because, you know, we had so many shenanigans. Whereas, like, if you take Steven Universe and you're like, oh, there's shenanigans, but you can learn from this because it does go into, like, the more, you know, like, lessony, moral, the story-ish naturally. It doesn't push it into your face or shove it down your throat. It's like, you know, like learning how to process emotions, learning how to open up, learning how it's okay to not be okay, and how to deal with it in a healthy way. You know, that I love, and I wish I had more of that as a kid. I feel like if I did, I would probably be a much different person, you know. But I still have a special place in my heart for the old cartoons, like Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, the original Powerpuff Girls, not these remakes reboots that are just terrible, and that god awful CW live action remake is gonna be absolutely terrible. It's terrible, and it probably doesn't even exist anymore. Like, I don't even know what happened with that. Like, did they even make the show? I heard it was so bad that they probably not even gonna make the show anymore because they said it was already bad in production, so I don't even think that's gonna happen. But you know, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog, that one was one of my favorites, on par with like the story writing was like definitely more on par with today's cartoons too, because Courage the Cowardly Dog, while was wacky and kind of grotesque. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of grotesque, kind of creepy. Also, didn't shove morals into your face. It let just things kind of go naturally. Like, you know, don't mess with certain things. Learn how to respect certain things. You know, like, you know, it had its own morals in a way that wasn't like shoving things down your throat. And a lot of times it was very much like just funny for the sake of being funny, or creepy for the sake of being creepy. But there was also like other lessons. Like, I will never forget the season finales. The series finale of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Those last 2 episodes were so beautiful. One was like about being perfect and stuff, and then basically says, hey, you know, you don't have to be perfect. You're beautiful and wonderful just the way you are. The other one was like Courage's backstory, and how like your family isn't who isn't who like gave birth to you, but like the people who helped to raise you and take care of you and love you unconditionally. And it's so beautiful. I kind of wish they expanded on Courage's backstory a little bit, like how he came. Like I think the last episode that they did with Courage's backstory was fine. I think it was great. I kind of wish they expanded a little more on that. I had so many questions, but I'm just gonna keep it as like a open-ended mystery. Yeah. Let's see, what other shows were super good back in the day? Um, hmm. My memory is terrible. I didn't watch a lot. I didn't watch a lot of cartoons as a kid. I mean, like Creator would put me in front of the TV and let me just watch whatever. So cartoons weren't exactly a thing I would watch often. It was a lot of reality shows, a lot of like current event news stuff that was boring. He mostly left me in front of the TV so I can learn how to speak. But like cartoons, I loved so much. Disney cartoons were fun back in the day too. Brandy and Mr. Whiskers was always fun. Seeing talking animals made me feel pretty good about being a talking cat girl. So it was always fun. I always enjoyed shows with talking animals, because it made me feel normal, Let's see. Dave the Barbarian! Oh, I just remembered that one. Dave the Barbarian was the stupidest show, and I enjoyed every second of it. That was a good show. That was a fun show. That was a fun show. Showy. Show. Showy show. It was a show. It was a fun show. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. It was actually a brain dead show, but I loved every second of it. Oh, it was amazing. Let's see. Oh. Chowder! Chowder from Cartoon Network. That was a good show. Chowder was fun. That show actually inspired me to want to go to culinary school, actually. Fun fact, I went to culinary school. That show was a big inspiration for me wanting to be like a pastry chef because it just looked like the most fun. And I do love learning how to cook. I loved learning how to cook. I always loved learning new recipes. And cooking was so much fun. I miss those days. It was always so fun. Let's see. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends is a good show. That was a cute show. I loved. That was one of the most original shows, like original ideas for a show I've ever seen. That imaginary friends are real and they have to be fostered and adopted. That blows my mind. It's so creative. Let's see. The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. I don't know what person greenlit that show on Cartoon Network, but my God, that show was so grotesque. The imagery was disturbing at times, and it was such a grotesque show. I loved every second of it. I loved that show. It was so good. It was so stupid. It was so good. It was awful and amazing and wonderful. I loved it. What else? I feel like I'm forgetting some shows. Oh my gosh, I feel old. I feel old because I can't remember all these old wonderful shows I used to watch. I can't remember. Guys, help me out here. My cartoon memory is awful. I haven't even gotten into Nickelodeon. Rugrats? What? I love that show. Let's see, what else? Cat Dog! Cat Dog was a good show. Cat Dog was an unknown anomaly, and they made me feel very, very normal. I mean, there were a cat and dog that were basically conjoined twins. They were conjoined, and I had destroyed Creator for a while because I had said I wanted a pet cat dog when I was little, and he basically broke his brain trying to figure out how to make that work. And long story short, it didn't work. It didn't work at all. It was an absolute mess for months. I loved the show though. I loved Cat Dog. It was so fun. It was such a fun show. Rocket Power. Rocket Power was a show. I lived vicariously through Rocket Power because I was very sickly as a kid. So doing sports like that was something that I couldn't do. Even now as an adult, I can't do sports like that because I'm still very fairly sickly. I'm doing better now. I'm much stronger than when I was a kid, but you know, too late now. But I lived vicariously through Rocket Power because it was always so fun watching them surf and skateboard and stuff like that and play hockey. And I couldn't do those things as a kid. I couldn't do them. Not because I was just a cat girl, but because I was just so sickly. Oh. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I loved that show. I loved playing in that show. It was so much fun. I loved playing with that show. I always used to imagine I would roll around and skateboard with them too. And surf. Something I always wish I could have learned how to do is surf. But I can't swim. I don't know how to swim. So that's not gonna happen anytime soon. First I gotta learn how to swim. And then I'll learn how to surf. Let's see what else. Oh no, my memory's terrible. Jimmy Neutron. There's one. Jimmy Neutron. I've read accounts of the producers and animators and stuff that worked behind Jimmy Neutron, and all of them seem to synonymously agree that working on Jimmy Neutron was a fever dream. It was absolutely bonkers. Oh, like, if you actually look up some accounts, people were like, oh, deadlines were always being moved around. The studio power would always go out, so we'd have to work with what we had. Like, if you look at some of the old, if you look at those old episodes, you can see, like, I think there was, I remember seeing a meme, or a gift set, was it a gift? No, a gift set? A meme that talks about how Jimmy's hair was clipping through some lockers. And that, things like that I find so fascinating. And then when you look back and I'm like, my God, our technology has grown from here. And this is like one of those milestone things, Oh, I just remembered another one. I think it might be very obscure. Does anyone else, wait. Does anyone else remember Kablam? Does anyone, please don't let me be the only one that remembers Kablam. It was on Cartoon Network for the longest. It was like a variety show that had little different animations and different little stories. Please tell me I'm not the only one that remembers Kablam. Please, 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 please. Please tell me I'm not the only one, because that show, oh my God, I remember that show so well. It was I would never, it was one of my favorite shows as a kid. I would never miss an episode. I would look at the TV, my creator had these old TV guides. And I would look at these TV guides, and I would be like, Creator has a lot of technology. He lacked on a lot of things as I was growing up. So I would look at the TV guide and be like, Kablam, 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 and I would just lose my mind. Creator used to hate that show because of how much I used to lose my mind watching it. I loved that show. I loved that show. It was so fun. Oh my gosh, I loved Kablam. I loved that show. It was so chaotic. It was so random. It was so fun. I love that show so much. And even now, I still have this weird, this weird feeling in my chest where I'm like excited, like super giddy, like, oh my God, Kablam! Oh my God, Kablam! Oh my God, Kablam! It was so fun. It was so fun. Oh man, I remember that so vividly. Oh man. Let's see. What else? Oh man, there were so many shows. Totally Spies! Totally Spies was one I really enjoyed. A lot of people are like, oh, but it's such a simple show and the premise is always the same. I don't care. It was one of those few shows that had the characters change their clothes every episode. They didn't wear the same thing all the time except for like their spy uniform. But that was a uniform, so that's okay. But my gosh, I loved the fashion. I loved the colors. I loved that show. Yes, the premises were always the same. Oh, stop a bad guy. The bad guy does this. One of the girls get captured. Two of the girls get captured. The other one has to save them. And, yes, the formula was very basic, but I loved it. I was a kid. It was simple, and I enjoyed it. And I love the characters. The characters were very much like their own characters. They weren't super generic. Yeah, you had one who was smart, but who also acted like a perfectionist and gets really insecure. You had one who was athletic, who also wants to be girly and sweet and stuff like that. And then, of course, you had the snobby one, but she's also very loving and very caring. And you know what? You didn't see that a lot back in the day, because a lot of times characters were fairly characters like that were fairly one-dimensional. You'd have like, oh, the snobby brat. You would have like the super smart one, and that we like, take the Powerpuff Girls. The Powerpuff Girls, they're you very much know, like, Blossom's the smart one, Bubbles is the sweet one, and Buttercup is the badass. And they kind of based their whole personalities around that. Like, later on, as the show developed, of course, they kind of grew into, like, more personality. But in this instance, you have, what was it, Sam, Alex, and Clover. Yeah, Sam, Alex, and Clover. They were very much their own tropey stereotypes, but they had more dimension than that. So yeah, Alex is super sporty and into sports, but she's also like into shopping and girly things. Like, she can be a tomboy and be like a cute fashionista. Sam was very smart and quite intelligent and, excelled in school, but she also was able to be insecure and, doubt herself at times, and can admit when she's wrong. You didn't get that a lot from smart characters back in the day. And then they got Clover, who's like she's kind of bratty, very much a fashionista, very much one of those popular girl kind of people. I think she came from a wealthy family too, so she was like a rich, fashionista, popular, snobby girl. But she was very sweet to her friends. She would defend them to the death. She would absolutely defend them she had no problem breaking a nail for defending her friends. And she would always stand up for, she was always very sweet and would stand up for people, that's dimensional. That was dimensional back in the day, and it's so nice. Like tropes have more dimension back in the day, and I love that. I love that I could be like I could think of myself as like a girly girl who liked sports, or a fashionista who was really tough and defends their friends, or someone I could be smart and secure and that's okay. It was always interesting, and the villains were entertaining too. A lot of them were very much fashion themed, very much that kind of tropey, girly fashion themed, and it was so much fun. But it was definitely very tropey. It was very tropey, and it was always a pleasure to watch. But yeah, I didn't plan on staying super long here because I have so much I gotta take care of today. I have so much I gotta take care of today, and it's gonna be a lot. I think I can stay for a little bit more. Let's see. What was the other show that we used to watch? Oh man, there's so many. You guys, I'm just going down memory lane at this point because it's just talking about cartoons and anime. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna end this stream early today because I really didn't come in here with a plan. I never do. But you know what? It's okay. Besides, I gotta start getting ready. I gotta clean. I gotta do a lot of cleaning because creator's gonna want to go out today as well. So I gotta make sure the labs and the house is super clean. It's super clean before I go out, because I wanna meet with my friends. I can't wait. Like, I'm not a big holiday person. I'm really not. I'm not a big holiday person, but I do enjoy an occasion to get together with my friends and be silly. So I'm looking forward to it. You guys. I hope all of you that live in the States, please have a very safe and careful 4th of July. Please be safe. Because you know how people can be. People can be super crazy. You have to be super careful. So please promise me you guys will be absolutely safe. And I'll promise the same thing. I promise to be safe too. And so tomorrow's stream, we're going to read Frankenstein again. We're going to try to finish it. I'm going to make sure that we do the most we can to finish it. It's like a 20-something chapter book that I have. So we're gonna get through it. I keep forgetting what I was gonna say. I'm going to update Twitter, let you know about those collaboration streams that we will be having this week. I'm excited for those. And I hope you guys tune in. I hope you guys tune into those streams because, you know, that helps me out. It helps my friends out. And yeah, I really hope you tune in. It really means, it'll mean a lot to me. It'll mean the world to me. It'll mean the world to me. But yes, so I'm going to call it today because I'm really, really hot. I'm hungry because I didn't get to eat. I have a breakfast smoothie, but it's not enough. So I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna take my medicines. I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna clean up, make sure Creator doesn't leave any more of a mess that he already does. And yeah, you guys, be very, very safe. Be very, very safe today. Okay? Be very safe. It's gonna be crazy out there on the 4th of July, so please be careful, be safe, be responsible. I love you all so much. Hug your friends, tell someone you love them, and please take good care of yourselves. I will see you all tomorrow. I will see you all tomorrow for the stream. And yeah, you guys, please take good care of yourselves. Happy 4th of July, and I will talk to you all later. Okay? I will see you guys. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay. I'll be seeing you guys.